What's up, everybody? Joab here. We have a little bit of a background switch up today. I wanted to switch it up, and this may be a new background, may not. I mean, this is a little distracting with the light, but we're going to try it with this video and tell me what you guys think. So, as you see by the title of the video, today we are talking about the state of YouTube and how YouTube is going to be in the future. I'm doing this video, just talking, making up my reasons as I go. There's no script for this video. I didn't really think of any reasons or things, but really didn't plan this video out. So what I say is all authentic, and it's coming out right now. And also, I wanted you guys to know if you like this microphone that I'm using with my, what are they called? What's that company? A60 headphones, I forget. What's the headphone company? I don't know. But they're PS4 gaming headphones. They're high-end, and they have a very good mic, so I wanted to use that. Tell me if you want more videos with me using this mic. So, how much longer is YouTube going to last is probably the title that I'm going to put, or the state of YouTube, something like that. So, I want a realistic perspective. I want to talk to you guys about how much longer I think YouTube's going to last, and the future of YouTube. So, let's get one thing off. Let's get one thing straight right off the bat, is that technology is changing every day. Every day. You know, I mean, look back 100, 200 years, didn't have lights, barely had firearms, didn't have phones, we barely had radio towers at the time. No airplanes 200 years ago. No rockets to send us to the moon, to send us to interstellar places. Technology back then was nothing. It was all steam powered, and it was all this mechanical, old school, primitive things and ideas, things that we created. And look, 200 years later, even 100 years later, things have advanced so much. We're coming out with holograms. We sent a man to the moon. We have jets and planes and all sorts of aircraft in the sky. We have the world's best hospitals and technology in the world. We save lives that 100, 200 years ago, a surgery that's so simple today would kill someone back then. Or, a surgery that is really complicated today, someone definitely wouldn't live through back then. And, we have all this technology with hospitals and surgery technology like that, and then we have the cell phone technology, and like the consoles, and we have computers, and we have all these sorts of things. Video games made from these somehow taking these materials from the earth and creating all that we have today is insane. So the state of YouTube, the short answer I'm going to give you, if you don't want to watch this video any further, is I think YouTube's going to last at least another 12, 15 years, maybe 20 years. Now let's get into the long answer, the reasons why. So, as I was saying, I think the primary reason YouTube one day will just close is because either, this is a very low chance, very, very low chance, either there will just stop being a lot of traffic going through YouTube, meaning that there might be another website that is better than YouTube that a lot of people think, and they switch over to that. A lot of people might just stop using YouTube, and then it might fail altogether, which is very, very absurd to say, because YouTube is the number one video website in the world. So, I don't think YouTube's going to last forever, and I want it to last forever. So here's what I can say to people. Right now is your chance. If you're wanting to become a YouTuber, if you want to get big, start now. You've probably got 20 years maybe before something happens to YouTube. And also, I think the main reason it will close, the reason I wanted to get into today, is that technology is just changing. Everything is changing. I'm pretty sure eventually there's going to be some war, something absurd about the internet. Oh, the internet's bad, or there's something going on with the internet, or YouTube's going to be hacked and they will never be able to pull the files out again. I don't know. I don't know the future. But what I can tell you is I think YouTube's not going to last super long or much longer, is because either there's going to be another website that's better than YouTube that's going to come out, everyone's going to switch to it, or maybe something's going to happen to the internet, and maybe in the far future. Maybe we'll create something better than the internet, and the internet will be forgotten, or something. I don't think YouTube's going to last forever, because there's so many factors you got to think about, and there's so many websites out there. Maybe once it's going to get big, and YouTube's going to be forgotten. Think about video games. Video game servers, Club Penguin, things like that. People thought they'd last forever. They don't. a lot of things don't last forever. Maybe there's going to be some sort of war that destroys all our technology or something, or I don't know. But what I do know is that I firmly believe that YouTube isn't going to last forever, simply because of, a multitude of reasons. Traffic stops through YouTube. The internet evolves in such a way that in some way YouTube can no longer be compatible with the internet, or YouTube is not caught up with that extreme technology that we're developing, because again, technology is changing and getting better every second of the day, and it's crazy. It is crazy. Maybe YouTube will be a forgotten hobby eventually. Maybe slowly through the years, traffic will die down and YouTube will just die down altogether. My thoughts on YouTube. YouTube's been amazing. It has been a source of my childhood and entertainment in my life. And, when you go to a website so much, you eventually think it stops feeling like a website, if that makes sense. You go to google.com, you don't really think that's a search engine anymore. You think it's, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like part of the internet. And it is. And you go to youtube.com. YouTube doesn't feel like a website to me. It used to in 2009, but as I used it more and more every day, is there something going by? Someone's mowing the lawn. But as you watch it every day, YouTube eventually stops feeling like a website. It really does. To me, it doesn't feel like a website. I don't know how to describe it, but YouTube doesn't feel like a website. So, in the state of YouTube we're in, YouTube policies and guidelines, I think, are getting just a bit out of control because, there's all the censorship, and which is good to an extreme, keep the gore out of it and stuff like that. But I think if you want people to, and keep the soliciting out, or the tutorials you shouldn't watch, like how to make a bomb or do this and that, which there are videos on YouTube, rare, but there are. I think maybe it would get to a point to where YouTube's policies and guidelines would get so strict and so tight, even talking about the YouTube Partnership Program and how to apply and just how tedious that would be, that people would stop using it altogether. Now, there are millions and millions, I think billions, of people that use YouTube. So to say that everyone would stop at once if the policies got too extreme, that's absurd to say. But again, I don't know the definite factor that will kill off YouTube once and for all. It could be some sort of group that's really good at hacking, that specializes in hacking and somehow takes down YouTube and they can't recover it. You never know. Government has that technology. I'm pretty sure people could learn that. But I don't think that's gonna have. YouTube's been hacked in before. I think they're good on that regard. And again, just the internet evolving, just things evolving. There's just so many factors that contribute into it. So, maybe we just get so far ahead into the internet, or maybe the internet just stops altogether. Maybe we create some new form of the internet that's not really the internet, if that makes sense. Like something way better than the internet ever could be and was, and then everything else is forgotten. Because you have to think. Everything changes every day. Not just technology, but life and things and products and our way of living. To say that YouTube's going to be around in 300, 400 years, when who knows what's going to happen to the planet, what's going to happen to us, what's going to happen to technology. There are things we got to think about. And I think all websites eventually will get shut down and whatnot and won't be around. I don't think YouTube's going to be around for another 400 years or 1,000 years. Maybe civilization itself will evolve and change so much that YouTube will be forgotten. It happens. Look back 2,000, 3,000 years. Internet was not a thing. No, there was no technology. Nothing. There was some fire. That was about it. That was the closest thing we got to technology in terms of things, natural things. It was we learned how to create fire. I don't know. That was it. Now look at us. Look at all that we have. Putting things in the sky, keeping things in the sky, things we never thought we would do. So technology is changing every day, and with this evolution of us and the planet, and who's to say that we're not going to eventually that YouTube is not going to switch its funds and its view to start saving the world? There's a lot of things going on right now. The ocean just polluted with trash and garbage, the ozone polluted with greenhouse gases and just destroying our ozone. Who's to say that the people that own YouTube aren't just going to stop YouTube and be like, okay, we need to focus on Earth so that people can live longer? I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. But I can tell you that I don't think YouTube's going to be around forever because there are just so many things that could happen. There really are. From this mass internet hacking plague something to them switching over their ideas to try and focus on something else to just us evolving every day and our ideas evolving every day. Because in 1,000 years, 2,000 years, we may not have flying cars. We kind of technically do have flying cars. They're called jets and aircrafts. But, you know, things are just changing. Who's to say we're not going to colonize another planet and forget about technology here and go? I mean, we just don't know. As absurd as that sounds, we just don't know. Who's to say that, like I was mentioning, we're just going to evolve out of it? You know, internet's going to be forgotten and we're going to move on to something so much better than we ever thought we could have. You know. So, like I'm saying, if you want to make some money, you want to be a creator, start on YouTube now, because I don't know how long it's going to be around. And I don't think a lot of people are going to don't know either. Sorry, I'm stuttering a lot. I don't have a stutter. I'm just trying to gather my thoughts. I told you this video is going to be ad-libbed a bit. So, if you want to be a creator, start now and start your journey. That's all I got to say. Hope you guys like this video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video, as always. Love you guys, and have a good one. Bye-bye. You know what I do not like? I think my outro sounds like Markiplier. I did not mean to do that.